All right, so you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, right? You've got big dreams, millions of subscribers, sponsors knocking down your door. But have you ever stopped to think that your biggest competition might not be other YouTubers?
Oh, you mean
What if it's AI?
it's not just a what if anymore?
Oh,
AI is already making waves on YouTube, and what's fascinating is that it's both a tool and a potential competitor, especially for certain types of content.
okay, so that's both intriguing and slightly terrifying. So today we're doing a dive into AI and YouTube. We've got articles, research papers, even some YouTube videos, all analyzing this very topic.
Our mission is to help you understand how it's already changing the game, which creators might be most impacted, and how really humans and AI can coexist in this evolving world of YouTube.
I'm ready. Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So a lot of our sources, like this one from Skim AI, talk about AI being integrated into content creation. It's almost like it's becoming unavoidable. Why is that?
Well, there are a few key factors. I think efficiency is a big one. Imagine being able to produce videos, 10 times faster.
Wow.
That's what tools like Lemon 5 and Pictory are already doing.
Okay.
Then there's the fact that it's also cutting costs. AI can handle tasks that used to require a whole team of people.
Yeah.
And finally, there's scalability. AI can work 24/7, churning out content at a pace no human could ever match.
Okay, so it's basically like having a super efficient video editing assistant, like who never sleeps.
Yeah,
That sounds amazing, but also a bit intimidating.
right.
What does it actually mean for human YouTubers?
Right.
Like, are some of us going to be out of a job soon?
Well, there's certain types of content that are more vulnerable than others. I think you have to think about those formulaic videos, like listicles or basic tutorials, right? AI could pump those out like a content factory, really.
Wait, hold on. Does this mean, like, my favorite top 10 channels are doomed? Because sometimes you just need that, like, quick, easy list of facts or movie recommendations.
I get it. I totally understand the appeal.
Yeah.
But AI might be able to do it a lot faster, more efficiently. I don't think it's about replacing creativity entirely. It's about AI finding its place in the mix.
Okay, so maybe it's less about stealing jobs and more about changing the game. But there's got to be some pushback, right?
Yeah.
Not everybody is happy about this AI takeover.
Definitely. And you're right. There are arguments against this whole AI-generated content wave. The article, Can AI Replace YouTubers?, actually makes a very strong case for human connection, especially on a platform like YouTube. Viewers want authenticity. They want to connect with real people. And that's something that AI, at least for now, just can't replicate.
Okay, so basically authenticity is our secret weapon
I think so.
as creators.
Yeah.
I'm still curious, though. What does this actually look like? AI-driven YouTube.
Yeah.
Is it a futuristic fantasy or is it happening right now?
It is happening right now. We found a few examples that show how much it's already being used. There's this one video from Jelnox Speaks where he's grappling with the idea of AI taking over his channel.
Wow.
It's pretty meta.
A YouTuber worried about AI.
I know, right? And it's pretty funny, too. But raises some interesting points. We also found this cool tutorial from AI Visual Blend, and it's a step-by-step guide on how to create a realistic AI YouTuber using CapCut.
Hold on. Are you telling me I can make an AI clone of myself and just kick back and let it make videos?
Well, you could.
Is that genius or is that lazy? I don't know.
I think it's definitely pushing the boundaries, and it gets even wilder. So there's this snippet from a TubeBuddy video that shows Google's Project Imagen video, where you can create videos just by typing in a text prompt.
What?
Yeah, they showed a video of a panda bear driving a car that was made entirely by AI.
Okay, that is impressive. AI can make, like, sophisticated video content already.
It's pretty amazing.
A panda driving a car? I mean...
So it uses text-to-video generation, which means it takes your description and turns it into visuals.
Okay.
It's still early stages, but the potential is huge.
So AI can do a lot already.
Yeah.
But let's be real, there are downsides, right?
Of course there are.
Like, are we all going to be replaced? All right, so we just looked at what AI can do on YouTube, and I'm, like, both amazed and a little freaked out, to be honest.
Yes.
But let's talk about the elephant in the room. What are the real risks here?
Yeah.
As AI gets even more advanced for creators, for human creators.
Well, I mean, it makes sense to be a little concerned, right? I think one of the biggest fears is job displacement. As AI takes over more of the technical stuff, in video production, some roles could become obsolete.
Right, so we're talking about AI, like editing, sound mixing, doing special effects, all that stuff.
Exactly.
It's like having a whole production crew in lines of code.
Right. And it's not even just about tasks being automated.
Yeah.
There's also the worry about the content becoming homogenized.
Yeah.
If everyone starts using the same AI tools, are all YouTube videos going to start looking and sounding the same?
That just sounds so boring.
It does.
It's like part of what makes YouTube great is, the different creators, the different styles.
Totally. And this kind of ties back to the idea of authenticity, right?
Yeah.
Can AI replace YouTubers?
Mm-hmm.
Really hammered home how important it is for viewers to connect with human creators because of their personalities, their quirks, their realness. AI can kind of mimic that to some extent, but can it really replicate that genuine human connection?
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about like the unscripted moments, those real reactions that you just can't program. So what do we do? What's the game plan for us, the human creators?
Right.
Do we just surrender and let the robots take over?
Absolutely not. There are tons of things that human creators can do to, adapt and thrive in this new environment. Both will AI replace content creators and will AI replace YouTubers? Really offered some great advice on this.
All right, I'm ready. How do we fight back against the robot uprising?
Well, first of all, don't think of AI as the enemy, right? Think of it as a potential ally.
Okay.
All those AI tools out there for editing, brainstorming, analytics, those can really free up your time and energy so you can focus on what makes you, you as a creator.
So it's kind of like having a superpowered intern who never sleeps.
Exactly.
That sounds pretty good.
It's about working smarter, not harder.
I like it.
And the second key is to really lean into what makes you unique.
Mm-hmm.
Your personality, your passions, your stories, those are the things that AI just can't replicate.
Be more human, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like AI is almost making us, rediscover what makes us human in the first place.
That's interesting.
And there's another really important point. YouTubers need to become lifelong learners, always adapting to new tech, always learning new skills.
Always be learning. I like that.
Because what's valuable today might be obsolete tomorrow.
Yeah. But let's talk about the dark side. There's a dark side to all this, right?
Of course.
The potential for AI to be used for not so good things. What about that?
You're right. We can't ignore that. Like deepfakes.
Yeah.
Being used to spread misinformation or to impersonate people and manipulate them.
Deepfakes, they really creep me out. Imagine a world where you don't know if who you're watching on a screen is real or, created by AI.
I know, it's scary. And that's why critical thinking is more important now than ever, right?
Yeah.
As viewers, we need to be more discerning, question our assumptions, and, be wary of things that seem too perfect or too polished.
So it's like we need media literacy, like a whole new level.
Yes.
Okay, what about the creators themselves?
Yeah.
Are there, ethical guidelines for using AI?
We need more open conversations about responsibility, in development and use.
It sounds like some pretty big issues here.
It is.
Ownership, bias, even AI being weaponized.
This goes way beyond just YouTube.
Okay, so we've talked about what's happening now with AI on YouTube, and we've touched on the possible risks.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so maybe YouTubers in the future are less solo acts and more like creative directors, guiding these teams of AI assistants.
Exactly.
To make amazing content, but the heart of it is still human.
I think that's a really good way to put it. They're the visionaries, the storytellers, bringing that human perspective that, that AI just can't.
Yeah, so it's like a new art form almost, like human and artificial creativity together. Yeah. We have to think about the impact too.
Of course.
As we go into this, new world. What should we be doing? What safeguards?
Transparency is huge. As viewers, we need to know if what we're watching is made by AI.
Right.
Creators, platforms, they got to be upfront about how they're using AI.
No more sneaky deep fakes.
Exactly.
Got to know it's real, right? Or, no one will trust anything.
Yeah, honesty is key.
Yeah.
From both sides, Creators and platforms. It's the only way we build a future where AI and human creators, they can both work together.
This has been a wild ride. We've talked about everything from AI tools to the future of YouTube as an AI wonderland. It's definitely changing the game. But for our listener, someone thinking about starting a YouTube channel, what's the takeaway? What advice would you give?
I'd say don't be scared of the change. Embrace it. Learn about AI, the tools, play with them, see how they can help you. But never forget what makes you special. Your voice Your view, how you connect with your audience, that's what matters.
Right.
Even in a world full of AI, that's what sets you apart.
So it's a balance, right? Using AI, but like never letting it take over the human part, the heart of what makes great content work.
Exactly.
That's a good message. Well, that's it, folks. Our deep dive into AI and like the whole future of YouTube. Hope you're leaving here, feeling smarter and maybe even a little mind blown. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, keep being creative.